We got more videos of this boy for the show today.
Nico, you don't tell me.
Let me play, Kathy.
Who do you think you're talking
You're the
to?
one who's making me even more mad, for sake. Leave me alone.
Nico.
Leave me the alone. I'm already pissed off enough,
Why?
Kathy. Leave me the alone.
Nico, what is going on?
I don't want to talk about it.
What is going on that's making you like this?
Right in your face. Leave me alone.
Who does she think she's talking to? This is a child, right?
Who's calling her Kathy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the tail wagging the dog here. You know, these people are living this so much that it starts to seem normal. This isn't normal.
Did you show them the text?
Yeah, they got impatient even on the plane. They missed their first flight.
Now the delay is 4:30, if it goes to 5, we're not coming. Well, so we're in charge of the airline schedules now? Why weren't they on the first flight?
Yeah.
They were afraid to wake up their son too early.
We'd been playing video games 17 hours the day before. He was tired.
Who do they think is going to hire this child? Seriously.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to call this kid's bluff and give them a wake-up call. Don't say a word to them. I'll handle it.
Perfect.
Got it.
Today on Dr. Phil, a son's video game addiction
Leave me alone.
crosses the line.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Ow!
He gets what he wants by bullying us and terrorizing this house.
Nico has threatened to kill us.
Taking back control.
You're not going to school, so you're basically just sleeping, eating, playing video games.
Yeah, I have tried everything.
You're negotiating with your child to take a shower.
Well, I was kind of bargaining.
You're enabling the behavior. Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
Today is going to be a changing day in your life.
5, 4.
Get ready to take care of you. This week, we are looking back at some of our most memorable, out of control, and troubled teens. These are some of my best teaching tools. Kathy says she lives in fear of her 14-year-old son, Nico, who plays video games up to 17 hours a day, has stolen his mom's credit card and charged thousands to buy tokens for his games, and only went to school 6 days this year before refusing to attend because he wants to stay home and game. Kathy says Nico's violent outbursts are becoming exceedingly dangerous, and when she tries to get Nico to put down his video game controls, he rages, curses, and terrorizes the entire household. Now, Kathy says she knows where Nico learned this behavior, from his father. Well, does his father agree? Well, let's find out.
My 14-year-old son, Nico, is absolutely addicted to his video games.
Let me get the Shrika 69. Let me get the Shriek. No.
He'll be on this device for 17 hours a day sometimes. I try to get Nico off video games, tell him that he's limited, he can only have 5 hours a day, and his answer is, oh, no, that's not gonna happen. And it's a fight. I asked you hours ago to clean up that mess. What's going on?
Now.
Nico is the most spoiled child.
Nico,
Get out.
stop it.
Get out.
Get off.
Right the now.
Nico can get so angry, he will destroy everything in the house, anything in his path, anything that Nico can get his hands on will get destroyed.
What is my computer? He gets what he wants by bullying us and terrorizing this house. He'll pull his hair. Stop it, Nico. He'll start screaming if he's not on his devices.
Nico, your mouth.
I take him off the internet, and he immediately starts throwing things and breaking things. And it's cost us thousands of dollars replacing everything that he's broken. He'll bang his controller. If I don't give him what he wants, I'm gonna break this phone. Nico is not in school right now. He wants to be a YouTuber when he gets older, and he doesn't need school. I couldn't force Nico to get up and go. It was impossible. He's a very large child. I think Nico takes advantage of me more now because he knows that I'm disabled. I'm in a wheelchair and there's not much I can do. He'll strike out and he'll hit me. Physically, I'm no match for him. He's a big kid and I have one leg. There's not much I can do.
I feel our family is falling apart. We desperately need help. to get everything back on track.
It's absolutely out of control, and I see it only getting worse.
I am about to break your nose like again.
How did it get this way where we have a child running the house?
What do I do to stop it? I've taken things away. I've had my nose broken 3 times. I've taken him to doctors. I have tried everything.
Dad, what are you doing about this?
When he starts getting into a rage and getting violent, I go upstairs in my studio, my music room, to avoid it, because he winds up getting physical with me.
Well, Kathy says that she can't get Nico on a schedule and ends up acting like his maid. She also has a hard time getting him to do just what I call activities of daily living, things that just really are fundamental to just being a socialized human being. Take a look.
Nico begs and begs and begs to get what he wants.
Can I please just get 3.99 cents this was?
No, I shouldn't even have to bribe you to take a shower. I shouldn't have to pay you. But if you take one, I will allow you to get something. But you're taking your shower first. That way I know if it's done.
Can I get calf now?
No. Stop banging.
It will get done. God.
Nico, don't. It's very simple. Bang the phone again and I take it away from you. Take your shower.
Please. I can't!
Stop it, Nico.
Then just gonna let me.
Stop saying that, Nico.
No, I'm not gonna stop.
Stop saying that.
Whatever, Kathy.
There we go, calling me by my name. Keep it up with the disrespect, Nico, and you're gonna lose everything
Whatever.
for the day. You're not getting anything until you do what you need to do, which is take a shower. I'll think about the 3.99 cents, but I'm not waiting until 4:30.
All right.
So in the end, I allowed him to get the small things that he wanted, and he's going to take a shower in 2 hours. It's now 3:45, and you promised me at 2:30 you would take a shower?
I forgot.
Well, I'm reminding you. Take a shower, and then
Mom,
you can
I'm
get
in
back
the middle
on.
of something. I can't right now. Please.
See, this is what happens every time. My thought process on that is...
Wait a second. Do you really want to spend time defending that? Because we
No,
only
I
have
wanted
so
to
much
explain
time.
it. I just wanted to explain
There
it.
is
I'm not
no
defending
explanation.
it.
I can save you some time. There is no explanation. You're negotiating with your child to take a shower.
Well, I was kind of bargaining, I consider it.
Do you understand you're enabling the behavior?
Absolutely.
You understand you're enabling the behavior?
Yes.
What time do you get home every day?
Around 6 o'clock,
And when do you go to bed?
8, because I'm exhausted by the end of the day.
So you're engaged an hour or two,
Right.
and you have it the other 22.
More, I don't sleep. I'm an insomniac. If I
Well,
get...
do the math. I said you
Yeah,
have it the other
22.
22.
Yeah.
Are you oppositional as
Sometime-
well? Do you argue with everything?
Yes, I do. I've been in the legal field for 38 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too,
I'm
and I
sorry,
can
I
win,
know.
so just don't bother.
I'm not trying to argue, Dr. Phil. I'm not. Please.
Yeah. So we have to take a break. Coming up, Evo says he's a big sucker when it comes to his son and buys back devices that he's confiscated or smashed. We'll talk about that when we come back.
Give me my back!
Get off me. I have slapped Nico in the mouth, in the face, for cursing at me. I've broken 2, 3 pairs of glasses.
The two of them are 2 peas in a pod.
And later, if we could unscrew the top of your head and look down inside while all that's going on, it would scare the hell out of us, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Nico has actually threatened to kill us.
This is one of my butcher knives, and not too long ago, Nico, in one of his rages, ran into the kitchen, grabbed this knife, and held it up to himself and threatened to kill himself. Thankfully, Evo was able to get the knife away from him without causing any harm to himself. Because of Nico's threats, I no longer keep the knives up there. I have to keep them in this lockbox. So I put them all inside the lockbox. This is what I do every time I need to cook something. lock it up, and then this comes in my room with me, so I can always keep an eye on it, and he can never get to them.
Okay, Kathy and her husband Evo say their 14-year-old son Nico learned his behavior from what's going on inside their home and not from playing violent video games 17 hours a day. Take a look at what they had to say.
Get out
Get off.
right the now!
Nico's behavior is absolutely learned behavior.
Leave me alone!
Evo has shown him how to do this by the way he acts.
Give me my baby!
Get off me.
When Evo's angry at me, he'll get very disrespectful. The two of them are two peas in a pod.
I have slapped Nico in the mouth, in the face for cursing at me.
Evo, show what a maniac you are.
I slapped him and accidentally hit the glasses and broke them. I've broken 2, 3 pairs of them. But we had to go buy new ones. I'm very ashamed of it. Out of this house.
The same tone of voice that Nico uses, Evo has used on me.
Are you a dumbass or something?
I want to give you an analogy here. There's something in the world of psychology called the prison experiment. And it was done by Dr. Zimbardo. And in this prison study, Dr. Zimbardo just took a group of students and just randomly said, okay, you guys are going to be guards and you guys are going to be prisoners. They just went down to the basement of the psychology building and they said, okay, this is going to be the prison and these rooms are going to be the cells and you're going to run it just like a prison. And within a matter of a half a day, they had to suspend the experiment because the guards became so brutal and so abusive that it was getting out of control. And the prisoners became so immersed in the prison role, and it became a famous experiment that's never been able to be repeated in 50 years because it became so real so fast.
Wow.
They were isolated, like on an island down there, just like you guys are in your home. So, you know, I'm looking at this and I say, well, all right, let's see where this child's living. He's living in the prison experiment. You have self-esteem so low.
Don't have any.
It can't get any lower, you can't fall off the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just so down about yourself, and then you've got two men in your life that remind you of it every day. They tell you how worthless you are, how unimpactful you are, how disrespectful they can be to you.
Whoa. I never tell her she's worthless. She's not.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
She's recording you! Dad, you better not hit me. She's recording you.
Okay, keep running your mouth. Go ahead.
She's recording you.
I don't
You're
care.
better listen.
Run your mouth.
Get out!
Leave him alone.
And later, at what point did you give yourself permission to speak to your parents in a disrespectful way? Well, there had to be some point at which you said it's okay to scream bombs at my mother or father, or tell my father, I'm going to stab you tonight. You were telling me how you don't tell her she's worthless.
I never say worthless.
Fat bitch, but not worthless.
I speak before I think. That's my
we didn't ask what the order was. You were saying, I don't demean her. I don't tell her she's worthless. But you do call her a fat bitch.
When I get mad, I don't think, and it just comes out.
Would that be a yes?
Yes.
Okay. But you want to play semantics with me that you don't tell her she's worthless. You just tell her she's a fat bitch. You're drawing a line of distinction there. Are we playing word games here, or you
No,
really think that's different?
Absolutely not. Like I told you, I speak before I think. Do I regret it afterwards? Absolutely. Do I mean it? Absolutely not.
It's kind of like if you back out of the driveway and run over my foot, the fact that you didn't mean it, my foot feels the same.
Right.
And then if you do it again tomorrow, my foot feels even worse. And if you do it again the next day and the next day and the next day, then two things happen. Number one, my foot's feeling really bad.
Right.
And two, I'm beginning to wonder if this is really an accident. Take a look at how Evo reacts to being taunted by Nico.
Get away from me! Get away! She's recording you. Dad, you better not hit me. She's recording you.
I don't care. Okay, keep running your mouth.
Want me to?
Go ahead.
She's recording
I
you.
don't
You'll
care.
get arrested.
Run your mouth. Run it. Run it.
Get out! Get out. Stab you.
Leave him alone. Get out of the room.
Stab you tonight!
Get out of the room.
I want out of this house.
Now!
Call the state
Get out of
police.
the
I
room.
want him out.
Get out
Shut
of the
up,
room.
Evo!
You. I want you dead by the time I get home.
Hey, Evo,
You're
show
not-
what a maniac you are.
Oh, my stomach. It's my
Show what a maniac you are.
yeah. Try me after you get on camera.
I'm gonna try you.
You know what? Yeah.
Give me this. You hold on to that.
Got my other one. Dumbass. What do you do on camera? Huh?
All this is
Give me
gone.
my backpack! Give
All
me
of this is
my backpack!
Get off of me. Get off me.
Ow!
Get off of me.
Don't you slap anything out of my hand.
You know what? Both of you. I'm leaving. I'm so ashamed by seeing this.
I can't imagine why this kid's spinning out of control. And, you know, if we could unscrew the top of your head and look down inside while all that's going on, it would scare the hell out of us, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm one of those people that looks past anger and rage, and behind it is hurt, fear, and frustration. What I'm seeing there is a lot of pain. You're expressing it in anger because angry people have the attitude to get them before they get me. But anger is nothing more than an outward manifestation of hurt, fear, and frustration. And I think you're experiencing all three. What are you so angry about?
I was raised, I saw a lot of violence when I was young. I've seen people getting hands crushed in vices for stealing.
Who crushed whose hand in vices?
Somebody robbed from my father. My father did it.
And how old were you?
Probably about Nico's age, 13, 14. I've seen a lot of violence, stuff I should not have seen.
It's interesting what people grow up with. And it leaves a mark, does it not?
I am physically, emotionally scarred, horribly. And seeing this, it's killing me.
Do you think I know what I'm doing?
Absolutely. This is an eye-opener for us, for our family.
Well, speaking of family, we're going to meet the 14-year-old teen who is controlling this house and hear what he has to say next.
I feel like I'm addicted to video games. I broke this controller by throwing it across the room because I was angry. When my dad gets angry, he tends to throw some of my stuff and hit me.
Get out.